Welcome to Samba Samba. Enjoy the video.
You start by verifying the SSD type and the fastest port on your machine. This directly affects playback and render speed. Once you have the right cable and port, format the drive to XFAT for cross-platform work or apps for Mac OS, and enable trim when supported to maintain performance. Plug the SSD directly into the computer rather than through a hub to reduce latency. Make sure the OS recognizes the drive and run a quick benchmark to confirm expected read/write numbers before. Once the SSD is mounted, open your editor and set the drive as the cache, scratch, and media location so temp files and renders live on the fast disk. Create a clear folder hierarchy, media, proxies, exports, to avoid accidental mixing and to speed indexing. If you work with 4K or higher bitrates, generate optimized media or proxies and store them on the SSD to keep editing responsive. Also make sure autosave and cache sizes are configured to use the external drive and not the internal system disk. You finish by exporting to your preferred location and immediately backing up project files and originals. Keep a copy on a separate backup drive or cloud. Make sure the SSD has at least 10% free space to avoid performance drops and disable aggressive power saving that puts the drive to sleep during edits. Monitor temperatures and avoid long-term full disk use. If you encounter slow transfer rates or stuttering, first swap the cable and port. Then update drivers and firmware, and run a health check to isolate the issue.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.